Hi. Do you talk? Oh, hi. Hey, how you doing? Hi. I think we can all agree DayZ has come a long way. For years upon years, we have all had our own ideas of what DayZ could be like, and how we'd make things if given the chance. The dev team has done incredible things with what little they had to work with in the beginning, and now look at us. 5 years later, we have rebuilt engines and a game that functions pretty damn good, alongside a constant high frame rate. One thing that continues to pull people in, or back to the game, is mods. This brings me back to my earlier point, a vision for the game as we see it. As promised years ago, the dev team has finally released files for us to make mods of DayZ. One of the most used and loved mods is the trader base. This mod has gone through some changes, but we are finally starting to see a balanced system for it. And hardcore survivors are becoming more inclined on being okay with the occasional trader visit. With DayZ, there are days where you can spend hours on a full server, anywhere from 60 slots to 120 plus slots, and not see a soul. I'm not sure how it happens to this day, but it does, and we can all relate to each other in that regard. For that I'm sure. As you can tell at this point, I had one of those days. Hours upon hours of running and not seeing a damn soul. It starts to wear a little bit on your sanity when the server is quite popular and you just see no one. This is where the trader comes in. After so much time of seeing no one and desperate for some interaction, I decided to head there. I had some supplies to sell from looting a bunch of towns, and I was hoping other survivors did too. What happened when I got there was completely unexpected, and where we end up will definitely surprise you. Let's pick it up where we left off in the beginning. At this point, I'm ecstatic to see other people, and I decide to have a little fun to make up for lost time.
Server before I go to bed.
How long you got, dude? How long you going till you go to bed?
I'm literally just trading up the last of my items now so I can stay here. It's half 2 in the morning.
Me in the eyes, okay? Look at me.
I'm looking, mate.
Look at it.
you got a nice nose.
Alright, thanks, baby. You have really nice eyes. You got hazel eyes, dude. I want to kiss you. Can I kiss you?
I'm good now. I'm good now.
Oh! Oh! Oh my! This guy with you? What are you doing with the shotgun? You're hurt. You need some? Can I give you some? What are you looking at everyone's penis for?
Hey, hello.
Oh, hi. You alright?
Hey, I have a problem, man. My health stopped going up, and I eat a lot and I drink a lot, and I don't know what's happening.
Your English is so good!
I know, it's so good. People keep mistaking me for being from America, but I'm really not. I've been living in Sweden for my 24 years.
Dan, you have a huge penis. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna go off.
You're not gonna go off!
Gamer.
Oh!
Hello.
Brother! Did you just jump out of Escape from Tarkov? Holy fuck! I see this man in fucking Pavlova. I'm going the other way. Goddamn PUBG, man! This is zone 3, brother. He hit the care package.
Stay back. I might throw up.
Oh god! Don't get me sick. Hey, who's speaking over here?
I've been drinking
Hey,
a lot of water. I sprint
what are you
all the
doing?
way from.
Listen.
Can I borrow one?
Listen.
I need a can opener.
Hey, listen, dude. Hey, stop it.
Yeah, I'm not done talking to you.
Hey, stop it.
Do you have, man?
Hey,
Sweden.
hey,
What are you
hey.
Hmm?
Would you stop it?
There's a
I'm
can
trying to.
opener.
God damn, this is rude.
No, okay.
I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. Hey, You know what?
Hey, leave him on the loo, man. Just leave him alone.
You know what, dude? Just know that. All right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Thickums.
Did you just kiss me? Here. Who the fuck is that guy?
You do want to give me a name?
Oh shit, free car.
No.
What the fuck?
Hello, boys!
Alright, I'm hopping in.
God, they're
Let's
gonna
see, buddy.
steal. No! Wait, what?
My friends, that a bunch of guys in black
it's
red
red,
and handbags
red.
killed us.
We're hearing this vehicle.
We haven't even been like since that was like 2 hours.
Tell you what, you guys get Derek in?
We took this mark block.
Who stole from us?
I don't know who took this mark block, but that's kinda gay. We decided it was a better idea to just, keep it here so we could have an eye on it, but I guess not.
Hey, sexy.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, can I talk to you?
What's up?
Can
Yeah.
I come down here? Can I
Yeah.
talk? Hey, get out of here.
Record. No, I'm a record
Dude,
this
we're
shit. Put in a porn
Look.
video.
What the?
Stay away from them STDs. This guy got STDs.
You got
Listen,
it.
I like
Oh
you
my
a
God.
lot.
Do that.
You're a nice
You
guy.
wanted to refill?
Alright.
Huh?
I'm looking
Yeah,
for
I mean, I'm not gonna
teammates.
need it,
You want to
so-
team?
Wait, what the fuck?
You're
Oh.
right. Get out of here.
Okay.
What's your name?
JR, dude, but
Buddy.
people around here,
Yeah, it's
they
you.
call me
I don't know
Dirty Whiskey.
who would design a car like this.
Oh, here.
Dirty whiskey.
Okay,
Ooh,
here
I
we
like
go.
that.
How do I do it?
Yeah, it's the emote wheel. I think it's on.
How do I
I-
exit emote?
see what they say, dude.
Wait, what did you do?
God damn. I bought.
So, Alex,
How much
what
is
would a man like me have to do to join your little crew here? Your band,
I have
your crew.
Like 10 spare, I think. Wait, no, I don't even have.
Well,
Sorry.
do you have a massive beard?
Don't worry, I'll be able to scavenge some.
IRL?
You wanna join our?
Hey, Dirty Whiskey.
Sorry.
Hi.
Why who do you keep disappearing to? Keep
I'm a
disappearing.
shotgun.
Hey. Hey. Here.
I'm a shave
There's
beard.
2 more. We gotta go get them, okay? We gotta go get them. Just sneak and get 'em.
Like a fucking one.
Shot.
Holy shit, you guys look
We had
lit.
like 4 batteries, but there's no left. So
I knew this was a
Oh,
fucking bad
Papa,
idea.
Yeah.
What happened to the car? Why is it smoking?
I don't think you
swear
have
to
any
fucking
oil.
God.
What the fuck
Boys,
happened?
boys, I can fix that. You boys need to top up your radiator. Yeah,
You
my
guys
guy.
don't even have a battery or a spark plug in there. What the fuck?
But you just give me this car and I will fix it for you by driving it off a fucking cliff.
Totally real with you boys. We've had like 3 batteries stolen by now.
wait,
Wait, are you Robert? Are you Robert? All I'm saying is stay off
Are
the
you
road, boys.
Robert?
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. That's
is your name Robert?
We gotta go, dude. It's getting
Why
too,
do we have to leave?
It's getting too real over here, dude. Now it's getting hostile. They don't know who took their shit, so they're blaming everyone, and it's getting real bad. Be safe out there, boys. Be safe out there. I love you, man.
Anal sex.
Good luck, boys.
Love you guys.
Be good.
Bye.
I'll find you.
I'll
See you
miss
later,
Dirty
boys.
Whiskey.
See you later.
I'll miss you.
Good luck.
I'll miss
Good
you.
luck.
Boys, goodbye. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Adam, come here. What is this guy's name? What's your name? What's your plan, dude?
Well, now here.
Wait, what are you giving me? You give me stuff, dude?
How do you split stuff?
You don't. Thanks. Hey, you alright? So let's go over a few things from the beginning of the video. I ran around Chinaris for 3 hours and didn't see a soul, so I decided to head to the trader. I got really excited to talk with other survivors, and the chat was patient, so I decided to make it interesting for them. We started with some simple trolling, and then when the car arrived, we stepped it up a notch. Stealing supplies that kept the car running not only caused our passengers to fight amongst themselves, but they started to get antsy with other survivors at the trader too. All of these things piqued the interest of our new companion, Adam. Before our car owners left the trader, they got into several arguments with the group that showed up at sunrise. That group threatened our passengers multiple times and insulted them. I want to stress how important it is for the rest of this story to remember these people. The way the trader mod works is by selling and buying the gear you find in the world. Simple, right? Well, now with newer updates, they have made another trader to buy weapons and other items that are specifically modded into the game. It's much farther north and in a previously unused location. I really like this addition. Not to mention it's pretty close to Tissy and Northwest Airfield, so going there is a risk-reward type of decision. Our buddy Adam had an M249 and some other items to sell. We had a destination and a new friend to take there. Unexpected adventure. My goal was to definitely leave the trader alongside someone. Taking people on journeys is fun, and it's what I live for. How the journey ends is definitely the part I didn't expect. Let's pick it up where Adam and I are heading to the second trader, and we run into the guys we met with the ghillie suits. Or so we thought. Remember, these guys were insulting everyone, and it was time for a little payback.
You're like,
I fucking love him, he's great.
Yeah, he thinks I'm gonna kill him, but I'm not.
I fucking love him, he's great. I fucking love him, he's great.
Hey, grab
oh, fucking ghillie.
and go, grab and go, grab and go.
Right here, right here.
Grab and go, grab and go. I'll cover.
Grab. He has like two carrier crates on him. Grab the. Can you grab this? I can't grab him. He's.
We in there, boys? I had to. He's building the base outside the trader, dude. Come on, Adam. Oh, 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 oh. I'm so hurt I can't take this fight. We had found our guys, and I had killed one who had no idea I was there. I had to bail because I wasn't paying attention. My hunger and thirst were low, I was losing health, and I was also freezing. I needed a fire, fast. Somewhere in the mix of that, Adam and I got separated, but we were ahead of this just in case. I didn't show you guys, but we had talked about this, and purchased radios in case of this exact reason. Adam and I had touched base with each other and decided to meet in Mishkino Town to share in the spoils of our efforts and get warmed up a bit. Alright, here you go, brother. Have yourself a wolf steak. Grab one out of the pot.
Yep. Thank you.
Alright, brother. Cheers. Here, come on over here. We're safe. We can't get shot through the window. Cheers, man. This is close as we can get, dude. Yay, we're slapping meat. Yay. Eat up, man. Eat it while it's hot. After we sorted ourselves out, I got to know Adam a little more. I found out that he was a streamer, and we did an online raid to his channel. You guys single-handedly made his entire week. He went from 0 viewers to 60 in a matter of minutes. Adam cried about how overwhelming this entire experience was, and he didn't know it, but helping him out made my entire week too. We continued on to the second trader as we planned in the very beginning. We saw some sights, found some bases, and kept moving forward. When we got there, we found some familiar faces that we weren't expecting to see. The story continues on, and just when you thought it couldn't get any more interesting, I can assure you, it does. Alright, we're in a safe zone.
Okay, we're good at the safe zone.
Does anyone know what the fuck I can do with the military belt?
Military belt? Wait, weren't you? Wait. Weren't you the guys with the car? You guys were the guys with the car.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, we made it! Hey!
What's up, boys?
Hey, does anybody?
What is that in your chest holster, dude?
That's a G18 Glock C.
Oh, that's fucking
Do you mind if I hold it?
I fucking jumped. Oh fuck no.
Oh my! Yo, what the fuck was that?
Someone just
I'll
fired a
be
fucking
saying
88.
messing around.
Someone just fired a flak 88. What the fuck?
Bro, that's anti-aircraft, dude. Is there planes in here? The fuck? What the?
Dude, you gotta go back out there and shoot that again.
Brother, what the fuck is that? Do you have a permit for that? Can I shoot it? I won't take it, I promise. I just want to shoot it. This guy won't give me his gun either. I just want to shoot that. What the fuck? What is that?
JTAC intervention, man.
This is fucking Modern Warfare 2 is what this is.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
No! Dude, that was fucking
I
awesome! You look. Oh, you scary son of a bitch. Oh, you scary son of a bitch. You still look pretty cool. Oh, dude.
No.
Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, oh my fucking god, dude, you look so cool.
DayZ!
DayZ.
Yeah, nice job. I got it.
beans.
Ja, samma här alltså. Ja, 5:30.
Åh helvete. Bra det här. Sorry, we're talking Viking.
Kill a man.
Me? Hi.
You, no, behind you.
Oh,
Behind you.
Oh shit, hi.
So,
Me?
you were at the Green Mountain Trader?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, do you know who shot at us when we went away with the car?
I bet it's that fucking British prick
No,
who
no,
said
no,
he
no,
was
no,
gonna
no,
do
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
Him
wait,
and his
wait,
boys.
wait. You see the ghillie suit I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I killed one of them, and I know exactly where their base is.
Oh. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
we
it
need
was.
to go after them. Those guys are just pricks to be
Me and my
honest.
buddy,
They just out here
they
to kill
took
people.
your batteries. You know that, right? They were talking about it. They took your batteries and sold them and shit.
Yeah. Oh, so those were the guys.
Yep,
with
they,
the
they
fucking,
came in and took
the,
your
spark
batteries, your
plugs?
spark plugs. They took all of it, and they were laughing about it.
Oh my god, bro.
Wait, we have an admin here, so...
Oh,
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
Well, check this
Yeah, you
out,
might
dude.
want to explain it.
I want to propose something different.
Put by my suppressor.
How about we team up and go fucking kill them? How's that sound? Let's do that. I know exactly where their base
What's
is.
the suppressor?
I mean, I'm kind of up for it, to be honest, because I got nowhere to. I got
Let's
nothing
fucking
to
do
do
it, boys,
today
come
anyway.
on.
I mean, it's 6. Yeah, I mean, I think these guys are heading off, but I mean, we could probably head down there.
All right,
ourselves.
If we're going to kill someone, I'm up. Fuck
I'm
it.
up for it.
Fuck yeah, dude. We gotta go get that sweet revenge, man. There was 3 of them in total. I got 1 of them, and I was dying, so I had to run. I couldn't fight anymore. I had to leave.
You having trouble picking up?
But I'm down. If you guys are down, I'm down to help you.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm
should
down.
should you guys talk about the admin who actually
No.
guy
Let's
that
handle this
actually
shit.
stole the fucking with the spark plug?
Let's handle this
Yeah,
shit.
you wanna
like-
handle like fucking gamers, boys?
Yeah, let's handle
like
this
fucking
like fucking
gamers.
men, dude.
Where did
Oh,
that trick from?
hello.
Oh.
I played on it a couple times.
Oh,
There's some
yes.
beef over here.
Wait a minute, is
Where
that
did
the...
that guy from
Said
Green
you
Mountain
Yeah.
said
Trader?
you guys were gonna shoot at us?
Oh.
What Green Mountain Trader?
Oh, these two guys can
What
beef.
Green Mountain
There's beef between these two.
You know,
Trader? Wait,
we-
what?
Me?
the guys with the
You were
car?
gonna shoot at us. It's kind of funny that you
no,
actually
Oh,
got
what
shot
the
at.
f-
I love
I
you.
just said I love the fun. So we're taking up room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. I love.
I don't want it. I'm just dropping shit. Yeah, I'm dropping shit left and right. You guys want some rubles too?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, man.
Here.
Like,
come
shit,
here.
I want rubles.
I need better gear.
I'm dirt poor. I gave all my 600 rubles to my friends. So we could buy
God
100.
damn! You
This guy
fucking
deserves it.
vultures, dude. Who am I giving it to?
Hey, I'm-
This guy, he
Me,
deserves
you're
it.
giving it to the British
I ain't
guy.
giving it
I think
to
I
you.
think you owe me one after the.
Get out of my face, Call
Yeah,
of Duty
me
Black
after the
Ops
wall.
Ghost. Fucking get the fuck out of here.
Call of Duty.
Help me.
Give it to this guy.
I need better gear.
Alright, who am I giving it to? Am I
Do
giving
you
it
see
to
my face mask?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give it to
me.
me.
Get the fuck away from me, British guy!
I gave you the shotgun slugs.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about this fucking guy, dude.
Help.
I gave you 9 mil.
I want to give you guys like the rubles with this fucking guy.
Wasn't that guy
Motherfucker, dude, you were
mine?
talking shit, weren't you? You was talking shit?
rubles.
Hi.
I wasn't
Hi,
talking
can I
shit.
help
We
you?
was banter. We squashed the beef.
here.
Oh, did we? Oh, okay.
The
Well,
beef
Let
is
him-
what?
well, you still smell like ass. Get the fuck away from me. I'm just gonna act like I don't care anymore.
You ready to go?
Let me give you guys another rundown of what just happened, in case you haven't caught on yet. The very vocal British guy was one of the guys talking shit at the Green Mountain Trader. The guys with the red armbands were the ones in the beginning of the story whose car batteries and spark plugs I took to sell. I actually convinced these guys of my story and it worked out perfectly. They believed that the British guy and his friend shot them and stole their stuff at the trader. What I didn't see coming was they forgave him and decided they didn't really care anymore. However, I got everyone amped up on a plan and there was still the case of them being shot leaving Green Mountain Trader. With our goal in mind and new friendships built, we made our way towards the compound. When we arrived, There was no sign of any survivors continuing to build their base, so we headed up to the trader to see if they were there. And they weren't. It was really late and I had decided to call it there. I'm also going to end the video here, and I'll leave you with the last words that Adam and I shared together before I logged off. It's funny how things turned out. I went to the trader in hopes of grabbing up a companion to roll around with. I found more than I bargained for and messed around with some guys who ended up being really good sports about all of this. And in the end, they became our friends too. I am definitely going to leave Adam's Twitch channel in the description if you guys want to go say hi. Happy Easter to you guys, and thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope you had a good weekend. I want to remind you that if you aren't already subscribed and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that big red button and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. We also do this 4 to 5 days a week on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/DudeiRage. I'm out of here, guys. Be good to each other out there, or I may come looking for you. I'll see you next time, and if not, I'll see you in Chinards.
Every day. I'm gonna play this server every day, 24/7.
So you
until
find
I find
me.
you. Till I find you.
I'll be in touch, brother. All right.
Hell yeah.
Keep telling stories. Be good.
All right.